when we were little children and we were trying to learn our native language. How did we do that? We were doing that by listening to others around us, right? And that is how we learn a language. Now, talking about English, don't you think we do the same thing with English also? We try to learn English by listening to others, right? And that is what I'm going to be talking about in this video with you today. We are going to be talking about the barriers to effective listening, and we will also talk about a few techniques which can prove very helpful in improvement of your effective listening. Let's first understand the importance of effective listening. A study says that 70% of our day we are communicating either verbally or non-verbally, okay? And out of this 70%, 45% times what we are doing is we are listening to others. But there is a problem. We are not very good with listening. There is an issue with listening. And that is what exactly I'm going to be addressing in this video today with you. Genuine listening is a rare gift, but we understand if we are good listeners, we can mend relationships, we can form new relationships. It is a very important tool overall. Now, let us understand what exactly are the barriers to effective listening and why are we falling short where we should not be falling short. Let's understand the first point. I'll give you an example and you will be able to understand me. Imagine somebody speaking on a platform. He's standing on a stage and he's addressing a crowd. This person is stammering, okay? He's not very fluent, he's stammering. And you are sitting right there in the crowd trying to understand what this person is saying. There is a very good chance that in a while, after a few moments, your concentration is going to drop. You will be thinking about something else, probably some Bollywood movie or some place you traveled, but definitely you will not be there in that conversation anymore, okay? That is one place where effective listening is going to get completely killed. I'll give you one more example. Accent of the person whom you're listening to. If I'm talking to you, okay, and you can understand my accent, you're familiar with my accent, you can easily focus, you can easily concentrate on my words. But if I start speaking in an accent which you do not understand, let's say if you have problem understanding British accent, and I start speaking in British accent which I do not know, then what do? How will you concentrate? I'll tell you. First of all, you might try a little bit, but then eventually you will drop and you will drop from the conversation. You're going to be distracted. You are completely going to be distracted. So how do we understand our problems and how do we correct them? Just listen to the next half of the video and you'll be sorted. I'm sure this is going to help you. Let's start with the first thing that I have to tell you. Okay, the thing that I want to tell you is the lack of attention. When you lose attention, it automatically reflects in your body language. You cannot lie with your body language. Your eye contact is gone. Your body language it is very evident that you're not listening properly, okay? And most of the times there is this problem with we human beings that we listen in order to respond. And our full focus is on the other person ending their statement so that we can quickly get back with something that we have to say. That is a big no. You can't do that. That is like it's like a crime in effective listening, okay? You could be jailed for. You could actually go to jail if this could be a proper crime. So what do? I'll give you a few tips. Let's start with the first one. Eye contact. Eye contact is something that will help you in actually focusing also more. Okay, so if I'm talking to you right now and you're actually looking into my eyes while I'm speaking with you, there is going to be some real effective communication happening between the two of us. Okay, and that is exactly something that you need to be taking care of the next time you're listening to somebody. Okay, try and look into their eyes, just that do not make them uncomfortable. Okay, eye contact in a decent manner. Okay, I hope you understand. There is a very fine line between the two, but all human beings understand that fine line. So I don't need to go on and on about this. Let's come to point number 2. Keep an open mind. When you're listening to somebody, you must listen with open mind. Appreciate their ideas. They might have a different opinion from yours. It's okay. You don't have to think bad about them while you're listening to them. Okay, how can she say this? How can he dare say that? No. Keep an open mind. Appreciate the individuality, okay? He is or she is a different individual. They may have different opinions. So that is where your open mind comes and plays a very important part. Let's move to the third one. Do not interrupt. When the other person is speaking, I know there is this urge you want to speak something. But no, you should not interrupt and you should actually genuinely listen. Let the other person finish with their sentence. Point number 4. Ask a question. That's a good technique. It's a very, very important tool for effective listening. If you are listening to somebody and you ask a question, it ensures that you were listening to that person. It makes the other person feel nice about them. Okay? Ask a relevant question. That is important. Okay? A relevant, genuine question. And the last point is regular feedback. Keep nodding. When you're listening, nod. Okay? Say yes, say okay? This is like a short, small feedback, a sweet feedback that you are giving to the other person. Okay? So feedbacks are important. All of us like feedbacks. We all like being listened to. As I said, genuine listening is a rare gift. I hope I could share some important insight about effective listening with you and you learned something nice from this video. Now, let me tell you a little about our English classes. At Impata English classes, we are going to be training you over personality development and communication skills. And we will mainly focus on 4 key areas of communication. What are those? Reading, listening, writing, speaking. These are the 4 key areas on which we are going to be training you at. I'm sure there is a lot to learn from us and we all can learn from each other in a very friendly environment where all your teachers, all your trainers are going to be extremely supportive, will listen to all your queries and will guide you with the best kind of guidance. So all you've got to do is give us a call at this number flashing on your screen, or you can also follow us on Facebook and you can write to us and we will definitely reach out to you. Okay, so this was it for today and I will be back with another video. You take care of yourself. Bye.